channel. My name is Tabby. In today's video I wanted us to talk about vitamin C, which is an antioxidant that helps stimulate some collagen, giving you younger looking skin. It also protects your skin from environmental damage such as pollution and sun damage. It also is said to be able to boost the efficacy of your sunscreen. It's not a sunscreen though. It's not a sunscreen. You still need to be wearing that sunscreen. It is said to boost the efficacy and not function as a sunscreen. And vitamin C has been gaining quite a momentum in the skincare world. Everybody and their mama is talking about vitamin C. I've also just given into the temptation of trying the vitamin C serum and seeing what it is that it can do for my skin. So I wanted us to talk a bit about that today and give you a little bit of progress. Well, not progress, but an update on the vitamin C that I'm using. Anybody can basically use vitamin C, but don't buy your teenage sons and daughters vitamin C because, come on, very soon we're not going to have space in our own homes because our kids need the space to do their 20 steps Korean skincare. TikTok will have our kids doing the most crazy and wildest things. Like, it's wild these days. Don't get your teenage sons and daughters vitamin C, but if they want to, you can get it for them, and if you have the budget for it, then I don't see an issue, but it's really not necessary. It's more of an anti-aging ingredient than an acne fighting ingredient, which is more what the teenagers and the ever-changing hormones need at that age. So I don't think it's necessary, but if they want to, they can use it. I use it in the morning, but however, some people do tend to use it in the evening. If you're going to be using your vitamin C in the evening, I do want to highlight that you want to be careful be cautious of the ingredients and the actives in your skincare routine, because sometimes some actives just don't mix well together and they are a breeding ground for some major irritation, which then may lead to an increase in hyperpigmentation. And the main form of vitamin C is ascorbic acid, but it is known to be very unstable, and it requires that once you've opened your product, you use it up immediately because it oxidizes, and once it oxidizes, it's useless for your skin. It's not going to render any of those benefits that we spoke about at the beginning of the video. That is why many formulators opt for the derivatives of vitamin C. There is a number of them out there, and they also, whilst they're stable, they're not with their own shortcomings. So I would definitely advise that if you are looking into getting yourself a vitamin C serum, that you research the ingredients in the one that you've been looking at getting. You research the ingredients, find out which derivative you're getting. If it's formulated with a derivative of vitamin C, find out which derivative it is, and find out what are the strengths of that derivative, because in some cases the derivative is going to be good at brightening and not so much at helping with stimulating collagen or whatever the case may be. So like I said, the derivatives are not without their shortfalls. So do your own research and find out what it is that you are getting before you actually get the product, so that you are not disappointed with what the product is actually going to do for you. Like I always say, take your time when you're looking to purchase a skincare product. These things cost a lot of money, so do take your time and determine what it is that you're gonna get by buying that skincare product, and once you're happy with what it is and it promises, that you can always try the product. The ingredients are definitely not going to tell you what it is that you're going to get from the product. I'm speaking fast again. This is one of the main complaints that I get. I'm speaking fast again. Oh, I can't. The ingredients are definitely the ingredients are definitely not going to tell you how what the product is going to do or how the product is going to perform, but you can somewhat tell what it's likely to do, and then once you start using the product, it's then that you know whether you like the product or not. Am I making sense? So the vitamin C that I've been using is the one by Vichy. It's called Vichy Lift Active Specialist Peptide-C. This has ascorbic acid. It also has a couple of anti-aging peptides. It also has hyaluronic acid, and it comes in ampoules of 30, and each ampoule is good for 48 hours, and it will give you 2 to 3 uses out of it. And that just sort of addresses that issue that we spoke about vitamin C oxidizing very quickly and not being very stable and needing to be replaced after a couple of weeks of opening because of their exposure to the air. So this just sort of addresses all of those issues, and it just gives you 2-3 uses out of it, and ensures that you're getting a fresh new batch each time. Well, every 2 to 3 days. Like I've already said, it comes in the ampules. The ampule is relatively easy to use. You just pop it, and they come with 3 of these protective seals. So this is the one I used in the morning, and each time that you use it, you just replace the cap and keep it safe. Straight up, I keep it in the fridge. Keep it straight up in a cool environment, away from the sun. And then you can, well, you have 2 to 3 days to use this. I don't usually spread it over 3 days, because I find that on the 3rd day it starts losing a bit of its scent, and that tells me in my mind, I'm not saying it's fact, but in my mind it just says it's not good. It's not good after the 2nd day. So I just keep it to 2 days and don't stretch it to 3 days. But if you are not as heavy-handed as me, you can definitely get it. You get 3 uses out of this. This is quite expensive. It costs just under 800 rands. And if you're getting that's just a normal price, but sometimes you get it on special on 20 or 30% off, and that's when I bought this. It was on a 20% off, and I ended up paying 650 rands for all 30. And if you're getting 2 uses out of it, it's gonna last you 2 months or so. And if you divide the amount of ampules that you get for that amount of time that you're going to be using it for, it gives you roughly 390 rands per month and at 13 rands per day, if my math is mathing. But this is quite a very hydrating and very moisturizing formula. I've used it twice on video. I've used it on Instagram, and I've used it here on YouTube. And each time I used it, I think on Instagram I used it on dry skin, completely dry down skin. In fact, I was showing some dry patches around this area of my face. But it instantly hydrates and moisturizes the skin. It is lightweight, and I think anybody can use this. All skin types can use this, because whilst it does feel like there's something that you put on your face, it does not feel like it's a heavy protective film that is just going to be annoying you throughout the day. I think at some point you forget that you even had something. This does give an immediate glow to it. I didn't know that I could get this glow from any product, like a glow that I didn't know I could pay for an instant glow. And this is those are the results I've been able to observe ever since using this. Now I don't know if this is gonna last, or if this is a glow that I'm only gonna get every time I use this, and if I don't use it I don't get the glow. I don't know, we'll find out with time. I'm definitely gonna come back after I finish this round of ampules and give you another update. But I've just been loving this thus far. I love the glow. Look at my skin, y'all. Look at my skin. I'm not filming with light. The ring light is not even on today. I'm just opening the door, and it's a bit shadowy, so there's not much light coming through here. Well, the lens is good, but so is my skin, y'all. So is my skin. So I've been loving the glow, the instant glow. I look forward to applying this every morning, because I just want to see the glow. And that is I think it's going to be addictive, and that's the only reason I will keep going back and trying this expensive vitamin C. I've really been happy with it. The other benefits I think I'm going to observe over time, and then we are gonna come back and talk about them. We're gonna come back and talk about them once I've completed this round of ampules. I'm certain there are a lot more cheaper options out there of vitamin C. I know that Skin Republic has their own version of vitamin C at 6%, very low, but it could be, it's something that definitely worth looking at if you want to see if vitamin C is going to be your thing. However, we are going to continue looking for those affordable options of vitamin C, but you can still skip the step. You don't need a vitamin C. Your sunscreen is just going to be enough. Your sunscreen and your moisturizers. Vitamin C is just a bonus, and it's for those who have the budget for it and those who have the time and can make the commitment, because it's just an additional step. And I'm lazy. Sometimes there's certain things that I don't do in my routine because I just don't have the time, and I just can't commit to certain steps. But if you can commit to the vitamin C and you can afford it, then it's definitely for you. You should definitely look into it, and it would definitely help you if you are over the age of 35. I don't know, is 30 old? Is 30 old? I don't know, y'all, but we'll definitely definitely keep checking up on this vitamin C. I will definitely be keeping a close eye on it and seeing what it is that it's doing, what is it improving on my face, and what is it responsible for with the changes that I'm seeing on my face. Because like I said in the shorts that I did, I'm doing too much, but I've just cut down just so it's easier for me to pinpoint what product is helping with what concern on my skin. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let us know what vitamin C you are using in the comment section and how it's working for you and what vitamin C ingredient is in your formula. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a good day, y'all.